Now, when feeding a pond, the most important thing is to look at the weight of the fish. Now, if the fish are clearly fat, like these fellas, you've got to cut down the food. No matter what you're doing, you need to do less. Now, as a guide, in winter, you'd be lucky to feed the pond once a week. In summer, maybe up to 3 times a week. And once again, it's looking at the fish that counts. So if the fish are looking fat, then whatever you're doing needs to be less. If the fish are skinny, then whatever you're doing, it needs to be more. And how much to feed is also really important. So I generally put a little bit of food in, and I make sure that every little speck is eaten in 30 seconds. I don't want to see a single dot after 30 seconds. And I will tend to, if the pond's fairly dirty, I'll tend to hardly feed at all. If the pond is clean, I'll tend to feed a little bit more, because you'll be surprised how much there is in the environment for the fish to actually scavenge on. So some ponds are literally never fed because there's enough going on in the environment to actually feed them. So quality of food is everything. If you feed a high quality food, you'll also not have to feed as much. So what you're looking for in a food is a slow cooked food. So something like Danichi are really the best because they're not pressure cooked and heavily processed, which loses all the nutrients in the food. It's much cleaner too. And there's also foods like Spectrum's probiotic,